They made us fall in frequency. So they don't want us remembering no truth. And the reason, in present-day Madagascar, that's where Zeus was first warned to stop trying to create this new species of that later became human beings. You got to understand, Zeus was a mad scientist. Like, he became obsessed with mixing animals with other beings. He was heavy into eugenics, with a lot of pride and heavy into himself. So when he was in this little science lab in present-day Madagascar, this is where he was given that warning. And this is why in the Bible they call it Revelation. They say this is where John received the book of Revelations. Okay? Now, it's important to know that about this landmass they call in Africa. Also, it's important to note that Arizona, which I got a lecture coming up on this, leads to the back of what's considered today South Africa. All right, so when you pop through Arizona, you end up right here, South Africa. Okay, and that's why they even show you this little land connector, because this is really the same connection of this land down here. Mexico not even this wide. Okay, and there's way more land. This land strip is thicker than this because it's Africa, and then it still leads to Central America. You got the land curves. It's more land that curves out toward the Pacific Ocean. All right, the land on this map, they just show the land curving inland toward the Atlantic Ocean. You see it? To hide from you the true connection of Africa and its shape and the way it looks. All right. So now let's pull something up real quick. I want to look at a few different tribes, right? Because there is no Africa, okay? Remember, Africa is named after a Roman general who defeated her. All right? Scipio Africanus. Let's pull them up real quick. Africanus. There you go. Let's pull them up. So look, this Scipio Africanus, little peanut head ass. All right, he was a Roman general and later consul who is often regarded as one of the best military commanders and strategists of all time. His main achievements were during the Second Punic War. His greatest military achievement was the defeat of Hannibal, who was a black god, who they always want to show as a white man, but Hannibal was a black god. Okay, so when Scipio Africanus defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama, this is when Europe rewarded Scipio by giving him the landmass of Africa, which wasn't called Africa, and he named it after himself, Africa. All right, so let's keep that in mind now. All right, let's keep that in mind now. All right, when we talk about Africa, we're not Africans. We can never be Africans, and our people over there can never be African. So, what was over there before these oppressors came and enslaved us? What was going on in Africa? And to really find out, you're gonna have to go and look at the top 9 tribes. It's more than this, but these 9 different tribes are the biggest tribes in Africa. All right, we're gonna look a little bit into them. They are the biggest tribes in Africa. Hold on, let me pull something up on Google real quick. But yeah, these are the biggest tribes in Africa, y'all. We finna pull them up and look into them right now. These are the biggest tribes in Africa. All right, and the rest of the tribes came from these original 9. So these original 9 are the original 9 tribes that was over there. This is what they won't tell you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we back. All right, so it's some tribes, man. All right, you got the Zulu. Okay, the Zulu. Let's look at the Zulu. These are strong tribes. All these tribes still hold ancient secrets. All right, to the metaphysics and things that we were doing on our planet. A lot of these ancient African tribes still access these portals and these gateways. All right, this is why everybody know people are always going to Africans for medicines and natural healing normally, right? Because they still practice that, because it's still in wrote the books and the chapters and the spells and certain things are still in rotation and in possession amongst the people over there. All right. So let's look at the Zulu tribe and see what they say. It said the Zulu people are the largest ethnic group and nation in South Africa, with an estimated 10 to 12 million people living mainly in the province. So the Zulu tribe is the biggest tribe in what they telling you modern day Africa is. The Zulu tribe is. They're the biggest tribe. But they also one of the most fiercest. Remember, the Zulu tribe is the home of legendary chief Shaka Zulu himself. Okay? So the Zulu tribe was given the Spanish conquistadors hell. Alright? And they gained their respect through that. And there was more Zulu people, it was more Zulus than this than it is today. You know, many died in battles. And they could not still defeat the Zulu after Shaka because the Zulu were using they was using spell magic. They was into that. And they still are to this day. So they were later tricked out of the land that they had. Even though to this day they still live amongst it. But they were later tricked through spell work on a higher frequency. A little more powerful. I'm not going to say on a higher frequency, but a more powerful spell. Alright, but these people are still disliked. The Zulu tribe is still disliked to this day. They still have conflicts with British and the Europeans, regardless. Alright, so that's one of the 9. Let's look at another one. The Yoruba. Alright. Why am I pulling these tribes up? Because these are the original 9. This is what you gotta know. You need to go study them. The Yoruba. Alright, all of these tribes have special abilities and things that they can do. Alright. So, The Yoruba people are an ethnic group that inhabits Western Africa, mainly the countries of Nigeria, Benin, and Togo. All right, the Yoruba make up about 35 million people in Africa. Yoruba children, a little picture of Yoruba children right here, but the Yoruba, all right, these individuals are some of the most advanced individuals, like some of the most powerful tribes, all right, come to the Yoruba for spiritual guidance. This tribe is a very advanced tribe when it comes to certain technologies and things like this, and this is what the elites try to hide about these individuals. They always want to show you, they show these tribes, they want to show them fucked up, surrounded by lions. They want to show them in tents. You know, they want to. Sometimes, sometimes they'll even have actors. They'll go out there and have actors act like they're these people and take pictures of them and then put up a caption that says this is the Yoruba, knowing that the average person in America not going to go find out if it's real or not. Okay, but they hide these tribes. Even though these tribes are known, they are still hidden. All right? They are still hidden for who they truly are. They lie about all of them. All right, so we got the Himba and the Sand people. The Sand people is where the Asians come from. All right? The Sand people is where the Asians come from, if you did not know. Look at them, all of them. All right. So when you talk about the Himba, you talking about these tribes are into fire bending. All right. But when you look them up, they won't tell you that. On YouTube, on Google, all it says is the Himba are known for their red matted braids, which are painstakingly made by mixing animal fat, ash, and ground ostre, a stone found locally. Right. Because that's not what is made. That's not what they're doing it for. All right. But yeah, the Himba is another very powerful tribe. All right, that you need to look into. The Himba people. All right, these are powerful tribes over there on that landmass that they want to call Africa. Now the Sand people, all right, this is where Asians come from. All right, your real Asians, the real Asiatic people are black people. All right, the original Asiatics are black people. All right, let me show you the Sand real quick. This the Sand people right here. Look, this is where Asians get their features from. All right, the Sand people, another one of the top 9 powerful tribes. These are all the originals. So that means before, these are the tribes that originally fell to that tribe, to those 9 tribes to protect that part of the land that we now call Africa after the fall. All right, that's why these tribes are still the biggest to this day and very powerful tribes that they don't mess with. But this is where Asians get their features from, the Sand people. All right, the Sand people. And look at them. Don't they look Asian? Don't you see the features? Don't y'all see the features? Look at them. Y'all don't see the Asiatic features? This is where Asians get their features from. All right? The Sand people. They call them the Sand Bushmen. All right? But this is one of the most advanced African tribes. This is us, black people. All right? And we never looked at one color. We always had many different colors and we was many different pigmentations always through our history. Okay? But the Sand people are the original some of the Sand people migrated into what is present day Asia, and they became later known as the original Asiatics. This is where your Vietnamese come from, your Filipinos come from. All those are related to the Sand. All right, so they are black. This is why in Asia they don't show no love to the Filipinos or the Vietnamese people. None of them. They treat all them horrible. All right, but if you Chinese or Japanese, you good. All right, but yeah, this is the Sand people right here, though. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, this is where Asians get their features from. All right, because the original Asiatics are these Filipinos, and then when Zeus started creating his different forms of human beings, he already had different strains from different tribes that he had saved when he was the head scientist. Look at them. You see number Asian features. Look at her. They black. They black though. Would you think this is an African tribe? Look at her. Look at them features. See the eyes? Look at him. You would think they was Asian. See what I'm saying? They always trying to hide history from us. You see what I'm saying? This is where Asians get their features from. And even when they showing them looking like this is us after the fall. They didn't look like this originally. And this is what I want to highlight too. Notice how all these powerful tribes, when we pull up images of them, they're going to show them in these worn down, torn down states, because that's the state they want to show them in. Alright? They have slaughtered us all over the planet. Alright? And it's a consistent slaughter. But look at them. See them features? Look at that. This is where Asians get their features.